Hey everyone, welcome to Fun Food Fashion. Our Eid special series is going on, and here comes another Ramadan special recipe, that is chicken cheese ball, as you can see. So without further saying, let's get started. But first thing first, hit the subscribe button if you are new, and also press the bell icon so that you get all the notification of my further video. Now let's get into the recipe of chicken cheese ball. For that we are going to need 300 grams of chicken paste. To that I am adding half teaspoon of black pepper powder, half teaspoon of onion powder, half teaspoon of garlic powder. You can use normal onion and garlic paste if you don't have garlic powder and onion powder. Don't worry about that. Half teaspoon of sugar, and I'm going to use the sugar because I'm going to use the next ingredient, which is 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm going to tell you the reason of adding baking soda and sugar later. 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and you can adjust the spice according to your taste. And then goes 1 teaspoon of oregano and salt according to your taste. Next, it's going to need some animal fat, so I'm using 1 teaspoon of butter for binding, and also for binding I'm using 1 egg yolk. Now mix everything together using your hand. And now I'm going to tell you why I have added sugar and baking powder. I have added baking powder because it's a softening agent. It will make the chicken balls very soft, but the baking soda is quite bitter. That is why, to cut the bitterness, I have added the sugar. Now mix them all together. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of water, little by little. Mix them. This will also make them very soft. It won't be dry. When you will fry them, it won't be dry. It will be very juicy and soft. So mix everything together, and the marination of the chicken is done. If you are thinking how to make chicken paste, just take boneless pieces of chicken and grind it into the mixture grinder, and it's done. So now I'm going to wrap them with some cling film. If you don't have cling film, just put them into airtight container. That will do as well. And then I'm going to put them into the refrigerator for 1 to 2 hours for marination. Meanwhile, I'm going to prepare the cheese. Here I'm using mozzarella cheese. You can use cheddar cheese as well, or you can use both mozzarella and cheddar cheese, but I'm using only mozzarella cheese here. So cut them like this, just into small dices. It's not a rocket science. You can see it's very easy. Just cut them into sticks like structures, and then cut them into 3 small dices. If you don't have mozzarella cheese or cheddar cheese, you can use normal processed cheese as well. So after 2 hours our marination is done. Now we are going to make the chicken cheese ball. For that, first you need to grease your palms with some oil, otherwise the chicken paste will stick to your palm. To avoid that, grease your hand. So I'm going to make medium size balls, chicken balls. So I have taken some small portion. Now flatten it and add the cheese into the middle and cover it with the chicken paste so that from any side it does not stick out. Cover it thoroughly with the chicken mixture and make round balls using your palms like this. There should not be any cracks on it, otherwise from that crack it will ooze out. Now all the chicken balls are ready. Now we're going to coat them. For that we're going to need 1/4 cup of flour, plain flour, 1 egg mixed with 2 tablespoons of milk, and half a cup of breadcrumbs. Now dip the chicken cheese ball into the flour mixture, then into the egg mixture, coat it with the egg, and then goes to the breadcrumb. Make sure one hand is dry. The hand you are using for coating with breadcrumb, make sure it is dry, otherwise it will be in the breadcrumb. Okay, let me shift the bowl so that you can see what I am doing. Like this, coat the chicken cheese ball with breadcrumbs and give it a shape with using your palm, and it's done. I'm going to do the same with the rest of the chicken balls. It's very easy, and you can store them into an airtight container like this and keep it into the deep freezer for like 7 to 10 days or more. And whenever you want to fry them, just thaw them into the normal refrigerator for an hour and then fry them. So it's as simple as that. Now I'm going to fry them. So for frying, take white oil as much as required for frying. I don't like to use much oil because I don't like to reuse the oil again and again. So here I have added all the chicken balls, and on low flame I am going to cook them. I have heated the oil medium heat. Don't overheat the oil, because otherwise the outside of the chicken balls will get color, but inside the chicken will be raw. It will like take 7-8 minutes or max to max 10 minutes to get it done. You need to toss them every now and then so that all the sides are cooked through. Let me show you one thing. See, the cheese is oozing out. Don't get nervous if it happens. That means it is cooked through, and within a minute or so it will be done. So it's done. See the color? This is the color I want, golden brown color, and I'm going to remove them on a paper towel or tissue paper so that all the excess oil will be soaked into the tissue paper. So it's done. I'm going to serve it with some ketchup. I'm going to show you how does it look inside. See, the cheese has melted so nicely. Doesn't it look so yummy and delicious and easy to make? So do make this for this Ramzan and let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and thank you.